Hey y'all, been about a week, so I figured I'd catch up. So I was gonna take you out here and show you what I'm up to today. One of the things I'm up to, because it can never be just one thing apparently, is our door for our hoop house. We got the corner brace in, and I put some extra supports here, and then I had 1x6 that I cut to fit to go for the cross piece. I've got this just laid here right now because I got started attaching it. It's not quite 4 foot wide, which was too wide for just a single piece, so I'm just having to overlap them. That's the bottom of the door, is the metal, and then that way it kind of fits right in with the hoop house since it's metal at the bottom. Even though they're not running that way, they're running this way, which is the way the metal's supposed to actually be put on there so water runs off instead of like that where supposedly water collects on the ridges, whatever. So once I get this finished screwed on here, I'm just going to flip it back over. I've got my roll of my fiberglass screen. I can staple it in place, and then all I got to do is put the plastic on it. And what I'm going to do for that is basically just take the plastic and staple it on the inside, and then just let it flop over the top of the door frame, so that way that top board will actually have some protection from the wetness and the weather and whatnot. Plus we kind of left this little overhang right here. So most of the frame, I thought about bringing this in and stapling it on that wood just to kind of protect that wood from the weather. The board across the bottom is pressure treated 2x6 because this was my container garden initially. We're right next to the septic, which is why we couldn't do just close off this part of the yard and make this whole area a garden. Would have been pretty neat. Would have been a decent sized little garden out here too. But with the septic, you can't do that. And so that's why I decided to do the containers. And plus I figured the containers would be easier, and I have back issues and several forms of arthritis. And so I figured, containers would be really easy. If I would have bought good dirt from the get-go, they'd have done better. But I didn't. I tried to skimp, and it cost me. But I did learn a good lesson, I tell you that. And actually, that lesson opened up a lot of mistakes from my past, trying to figure out, because I've tried to grow a lot of stuff and failed at a lot of stuff. I've been a failure at a lot of stuff, but I don't quit trying. I might leave it alone for a while, but I'll normally come back to it and try some more. I don't ever really give up. It's just that bullheaded determination. Some people, I think, call that stubbornness. Anyway, so that's where we're at. I just wanted to give y'all an update on that. It's a dreary, rainy day, but I'm loving it because it's fall, it's chilly out, it's getting to be wood stove time, and I love our wood stove. To walk you out here real quick and show you the garden. Maybe I won't get too wet. Ooh, this lone pepper plant still has some peppers on it. I'm hoping it'll last a few more days and get a little bit bigger before I pull them, because with it lows in the 40s, highs in the 50s, that plant's not going to last much longer. Those pepper plants like it nice and warm. But tell you what doesn't mind the cooler weather is the beets and the radishes and the lettuces and the carrots and some more radishes and the peas and the nasturtiums. The peas are blooming, but there ain't no bees out today. They were out yesterday though, so I may get a few pea pods on there. I'm not looking to get anything off them peas except experience, and I've already learned one lesson from them. So I'll just apply that next year. But we got some more radishes, got some more beets planted over there. Just a couple are coming up. More carrots. They're starting to come up. And I don't remember planting any beets right here, but it looks kind of like beets coming up right there. So, I don't know. And this long bed, if you look, you can still see the shavings, the wood shavings. So, I'm probably not going to plant anything in that bed. I guess, I forgot to show y'all the onion and garlic. Wah! Who has a November garden tour? Should this be my November garden tour? I don't think so. Anyway, there's the onions. They're doing pretty good. I'm getting more weeds with the weather being cooler than I did when it was warm. It hadn't been cold enough yet to kill the strawberries back. As soon as it does, I'll mulch them. I hadn't planted anything here yet. I don't know if I will. If I do, it might be cabbage or collards there. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But the garlic that we got from MI Gardeners coming up pretty good. So I got it kind of mulched with the pine straw. There's that other roll of the greenhouse plastic I was talking about that the dogs chewed on. Pretty sure y'all can see that. It's hard to do this with the phone because I can't even see what I'm showing y'all when I'm doing the selfie thing, which is why most of those videos are me behind the camera. Plus, I don't really like being in front of the camera. So, anyway, whew, that's where the garden is at. I guess I could have showed y'all the 2 tomato plants are still loaded with tomatoes. Can y'all see that? Oh, it's too cold for me to walk back out there. Anyway, so, like I said, I just wanted to holler at y'all, let you know where we're at. I'm going to get this door finished, and then I'll set it around there, or I'll at least set it up where it's not getting rained on the edge anymore. But I'll be glad to get it done, and I can get the tools put up for it, get that plastic put up. I got my tile saw sitting here. It's just a cheap little 7-inch tile saw. I've had it for years. I've got another one in the shed that's almost exactly like it. I don't know if it's the same brand or not, but it's held up really well. If y'all ever come across one, it held up really well. It still works. I need to sharpen my blade, but anyway, as soon as I get all this done up and out of the way, then I can get started back on the computer room, which I'll be doing some video on that too, because it's the last room in the house left to tile on the floor. And I'll be so glad it's just taken me all this time to finally get them all done. And so I'm going to do some of that. And matter of fact, I'm going to hop off of here and I'm going to do another little short clip just kind of showing y'all the tile. I'll probably just do it as a short, and then that way y'all can kind of get a taste of what I'm doing. And you'll know why I'm kind of tied up. I do have, I'm working on an intro video for the farm, so I've been working on footage for that. And I also have some other footage from a job we did, showing how to use T-post puller and moving some panels and brush hogging, just clean up stuff. But anyway, so I've just been working on that and working on other little projects around here. And I just wanted to give y'all an update. So I hope everybody's having a good day.